For over 2 decades, I've helped professionals package their knowledge into what generates consistent revenue for them. I've published more than 200 books between 50 authors. I'm talking about intellectual properties that became revenue systems, generating 10x income for the people who own them. And after 20 years of doing this, there's one lesson that stands out. It's one pattern I've seen destroy many careers than anything else. And here is it. Most professionals build their entire life on a position that doesn't belong to them. Yes, more or less, they live on a borrowed position, so to speak. Now, let me tell you a story to explain what I mean by a borrowed position. The son of one of the most powerful leaders in Africa once shared what happened after his father left office. According to him, when his father was in power, he used to receive up to 2,000 phone calls a day, every single day. The phone would start ringing as early as 4 a.m. in the morning. Old classmates who hadn't spoken to him in years, people looking for one connection or the other. You get it? All of them calling because of one thing, the position. His assistant had to come up with polite excuses just to end conversations and keep the day moving. It was that serious. 2,000 calls every single day. Then his father's time in power ended. Now listen to what happened. The phone calls dropped to about 20 a day. So he was only receiving calls from his siblings and close business partners. And then this man said something that really got me. The phones no longer ring. Nobody truly cares. Now, I want that to sit for a moment. 2,000 calls a day when the position was there. 20 calls a day when the position was gone. And what was the only thing that changed? The position. Now, I'm not telling you this story to make you feel sorry for him. I'm telling you because this exact pattern plays out in corporate offices and professional careers every single day. Here's what I mean. When you have the title, the manager role, the director seat, the VP position, your phone never stops ringing. And when you call, people hurry to take your calls. People respect your opinion. But the moment the title is gone, the phone stops ringing. Not because you lost your skill or became less competent, but because people were never connected to you. They were connected to your position. And that's the most dangerous place a professional can be. So listen to what I want to give you today. 5 steps to make sure that when the position disappears, which will eventually happen, your phone will never stop ringing. So I want us to talk about 5 ways to build authority that belongs to you. Number 1, build your name before you need it. This is the most important step and the one that most professionals skip. Don't wait until it's too late to start building your personal brand. Start now while you still have access, while you still have the platform, while people still take your calls. Don't be deceived to think the position will be there forever. Because the moment you leave that position, the people will also disappear. That's why I coach professionals to build their name while they still have leverage. I challenge them to create content and share their expertise, to position themselves so people know them, not just their title. Step 2, create relationships that belong to you, not your employer. Right now, every client you serve, every colleague you collaborate with, every contact you build, ask yourself, do they know you or do they know your company? If they only know your company, those relationships will vanish the moment you leave. Start building genuine connections outside of your job. Engage with people in your industry. Share insights publicly. Let people experience your expertise firsthand so they are connected to your name, not just your business card. Step number 3, package your expertise into something visible. As we speak, you have knowledge inside you right now that people will pay for, frameworks that you've developed, problems you've solved hundreds of times, insights that took you years to accumulate. But if it only lives inside your head and inside your employer's walls, nobody knows it exists. Take what you know and make it visible. Write about it, speak about it, create content around it. Turn your expertise into something people can find, consume, and trust before they ever meet you. The professionals that earn 10x more are not 10x smarter. They've just made their expertise visible to the right people. Step number 4, become the person people call for answers, not the person who answers calls for a company. Think about the difference. Right now, you might be the person answering calls on behalf of your employer. Clients call the company and you pick up. You solve their problem. They thank the company. You go home. Now, I want you to flip that. Become the person people call directly because they trust your opinion, because they've seen your content, because they know your name. That's what positioning does. It shifts you from being behind someone else's brand to being the brand people seek out. Step number 5, never stop giving value, even when you don't need anything in return. This is what separates the professionals who keep clients forever from the ones whose phones stop ringing. When you're in the position of power or access, it's easy to give value. You see, everyone does it when it benefits them. But the real test is this: do you give value when there is nothing in it for you? The professionals who build authority that lasts are the type that give consistently. They don't necessarily give in order to get something in return, but because that's how trust is built. And trust is one thing that nothing can take away from you. You see, when you give value freely, people remember you. And when they need what you offer, you're the first name that comes to mind. Not because you want to sell them something, but because you served them. Never forget the story that led to all this. 2,000 calls when the position was there, 20 calls when the position was gone. That's what happens when people are connected to your title instead of your name. But it doesn't have to be your story. If you start building today, if you start building your name, your relationships, your visible expertise, if you start building your reputation as the authority in your field, then when the position ends, the phone keeps ringing because they are not calling the title, they are calling you. If you want to learn more about how to become a power player in your industry and earn 10x more, that's the foundation of everything I teach inside the 10x authority ladder system. It's about positioning yourself so that your authority belongs to you, not your employer or your position. And the first step is knowing where you stand on the authority ladder right now. So I've created a free authority scorecard that shows you exactly how to locate your stand. It takes 5 minutes and it will show you your score on the authority ladder and tell you what's keeping you from building the kind of authority that no one can take from you. The link is right below this video. Take the scorecard, see where you stand, and start building so that your phone will never stop ringing. I'll see you on the other side. Bye for now.